Hi, I'm Taylor, and I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys something that for the last year or so of my life has really improved it, really boosted my energy levels, made me feel really good, and it's something I want to pass on to you. Right now, it's a little bit complicated to just hear about it, so I wanted to give you, a hands-on demonstration of what I do every morning to give myself the energy boost and, sustenance that I need to get through a day. I'm a college student, so I'm always looking for something to really, boost my energy levels and make me sharp without giving me a big crash at the end. And I came across this stuff, and it really and truly is the most exciting thing that I've come across in terms of just general energy enhancement and mood enhancement. So we've got an assortment of herbs and an organic sencha green tea. And what I do is I combine all of these into one of our infusers and steep it for 3 minutes. So I'm going to show you just exactly how I do that. I'm going to start off with this organic stevia leaf, which is a sugar substitute, and it's about 1,000 times sweeter than sugar is. So this just needs a small pinch, and this is gonna sweeten your stuff up very nicely. I grew up a Coke drinker from literally when I was a little kid, and coffee. So for myself, caffeine doesn't really have that much of an effect, which is one of the reasons I like this so much, because you don't get as much caffeine, nearly as much as you do from drinking a Coke or even a cup of coffee, or much less than an energy drink that's packed with sugar. So you do a couple max, small little fingerfuls in there of the stevia leaf. That's going to sweeten it up. And then here I've got some St. John's wort. It just helps to kind of clear your mind and elevate your mood and get you out of yourself. For me, if I'm studying, need to do a lot of reading or something, I want clarity of mind, and I feel that consistent use of all of these, but specifically St. John's wort and the one I'll show you next, helps a lot with that. So this, you do more of this than you do with the stevia leaf. I'm going to give this a good, I got 3 fingers involved in the thumb, and I'm going to give it a couple of those. All these are high in antioxidants and polyphenols, which is the really good stuff that you get out of your vegetables anyway. And this is just steeping them and put them right in your water, which is really the best way to absorb anything, is if you can get it dissolved in water, your body will absorb it. Next, like I said about the St. John's wort, this Damiana leaf really elevates the mood and clears the mind and really just makes you feel good. It's got a really nice smell. So I do the same thing like I did with the St. John's wort. I give it 2 to 3 good scoops. Like that. And next I have, for the energy boost, this yerba mate, which around the world is used more frequently as an energy enhancer than even coffee. So this really gives you a great boost and has less caffeine than coffee. So you really can't do too much of this one, but I keep it. I keep it because really it's a great weight loss supplement, and for myself, I don't want to lose any weight, so I just give it a couple of sprinkles like that, just enough to give it the essence and give me a little boost. And next we have this organic memory tea, which is an absolutely incredible blend of an assortment of herbs. There's 9 or 10 herbs in here, all ginkgo and eleuthero root, all that are perfect for memory enhancement and mood elevation. So we give this a few scoops right here. And after we do that, so we've got our stevia, St. John's, memory tea, yerba mate, and Damiana. All of these herbs, they like really hot water. So what I do is I give it a little shake. I put it in my cup. Here I have a zojirushi that keeps the water at the temperature you want it. We've got it at 195 degrees, which isn't too hot. Sometimes boiling water is just too hot for the herbs. It'll give it kind of a bitter taste. So what you want to do is just go ahead and dispense it into there. And while that's going, I'm going to get my organic green tea going. This is a sencha leaf. The one I'm using here is actually a Chinese sencha leaf. And I go ahead and I put this in afterward because really ideally you want to steep your green tea at about 175 degrees. And I think that once you get the water, which is at 195, and once it runs through the herbs and sits in the cup for a second, it's down about 170, 175 degrees. So we go ahead, we put our few scoops of this in here. This does have caffeine. This is, not nearly as much as a cup of coffee, but it's got a decent dose of caffeine. But really, this is your antioxidant polyphenol powerhouse right here. If you want to stop your aging, slow it down, make yourself feel younger and better, you start with 3 cups of just green tea a day. Will do the trick. But I like to combine it with these other herbs to really enhance. So we got that going. It's steeping, and you give it 3 minutes to go ahead and steep. And in 3 minutes, we'll have a beautiful hot cup of really nice colored, really good tasting tea. So I'll show that to you. Okay, 3 minutes is up. We go ahead and give that a good drain. I like to get everything I can, give it a few shakes because I feel like some of the best stuff is real close to all those leaves in the middle there. And here we have a very, very nice cup of tea with some great color in it that really truly will give you, for me personally, it gives me 2 or 3 times the energy lift of any energy drink that I've come to find, and much, much exponentially more than a Coke or a cup of coffee or something. Not to mention the fact that you're getting incredible antioxidant value. There's no sugar. Actually, the stevia helps to moderate your blood sugar levels, and it tastes great. So even what I do also sometimes is if I'm heading out going to school, I'll put some ice in a Pyrex dish and put it over ice and put it in a nice bottle and take it with me wherever I go, and it treats me good all day. So that's how to make a cup of tea. Thank you.